Missing is a standalone sequel kind of to the movie Searching. Basically, I guess you could say this movie is to Searching what Glass Onion was to Knives Out. A sequel, kind of, but follows the same format and is another mystery movie. Like Searching, this movie is told through a first-person, found footage-ish, kind of like a modern-day version of found footage, if you will. The main character of this movie is Storm Reed. She is this only child. Her mom is going off on vacation with her boyfriend. At first, she thinks nothing of it. She then arrives at the airport on their day of what is supposed to be their arrival to pick her up. However, when neither her mother nor her mother's boyfriend return to the airport the day they were supposed to, she now starts to think something has gone very wrong, and now she goes into an investigation to find out where her mom is and if she's still alive. I absolutely loved the movie Searching. I thought it was a really refreshing and just unique take on mystery movies and found footage movies. It was just one of the most unique movies I had seen in a very long time, and I just loved its execution. But when I heard they were gonna make another movie like that, I felt a little more hesitant towards it because I was just like, okay, I really feel like with Searching, they really captured lightning in a bottle. I'm not sure if they can really do that again. It's like, now I've seen it. Will it feel as fresh? Will it feel as unique? Will it still feel as good of a mystery? Turns out Missing did a hell of a lot of the things right. First of all, credit to Storm Reed. Similar to John Cho in Searching, she is carrying the movie on her shoulders. She is the character we are most invested with, and she's the one we spend the most time with. I liked her story. I liked her dynamic. You know, she's an only child. You know, she's in those teenage years, so she doesn't really fucking care to have a relationship with her mom, doesn't feel all that connected with her. You know, mom's like, hey, I'm going out. It's like, cool, whatever, I'm gonna go have a life now. It was a type of parent-child dynamic that worked, you know? It's like, it makes sense to start off like that, so, you know, it's like over the course of this movie, you are hoping she realizes the worth of her mom and the worth of family and all of that. I really bought into every side of her performance. I bought her when she was emotional, when she was scared, when she's focused, when she's really digging through some very important information that could help her. Girl's really fucking smart too. I'll get to more on that in a minute, but I really was impressed with how she was able to really work the Google on the internet. She knows certain apps that can help her. She knows certain login tactics that can help her. She knows how to make notes of things that could be useful for later on. And once again, I gotta say, I really love the way this movie was filmed. I love this method. I mean, you could argue the entire movie takes place in pretty much one setting, which is Storm Reed's home, but through the FaceTime and the constant seeing stuff from her computer or from an iPhone or whatever it is, you really do feel like you're kind of exploring so many different places with her. And also because of those methods, it really does make you feel like you're there, you're with her, you're on this investigation, you're trying to solve this mystery with her. It just makes the movie feel a lot more personal, and I loved that. Also, I'm gonna tell you right now, the mystery of this movie is so fucking well done. Throughout the movie, I had no idea what was going to happen. You dig up all these little nuggets, you dig up all these little clues with Storm Reed, and you're thinking, okay, this has to mean something. And you think to yourself, wait a minute, along the way, you found something else, so maybe that doesn't mean anything. It kind of makes you forget about it. But then something else might come up and make you think, okay, could that have something to do with that? Like, your brain's just coming up with a bunch of different theories and ideas. Eventually, it kind of reached a point for me where I just sat back and decided, you know what? I'm just gonna let the movie tell the story. I was like, I'm willing to bet my theory was wrong, and yeah, it is. I'm not smart when it comes to mystery movies. Mystery movies should love having someone like me in the audience because I can never figure it out. And also, I gotta say this much right now. The final act of this movie was some really fucking intense shit. You feel that sense of urgency. We're coming down to the wire. You're really hoping, okay, are we gonna get some information here that's really gonna help Storm Reed out? I really wasn't sure how the movie was going to end, and I thought the way it ended was perfect for the movie. If there's one detriment I would put towards Missing, it's kind of what I alluded to earlier. I almost feel like Storm Reed was too smart. Maybe not even the fact that she was too smart. Maybe they just made the police and the FBI, are they really that ignorant? I mean, this girl is cracking this case right down to the wire. She's finding all these clues, finding all these things that could help her out, help the case out. You know, throughout the movie, she's talking to this one FBI agent that's supposed to be there to help her, and he's kind of making these excuses like, well, we can't do this because, you know, this isn't in our jurisdiction, this isn't something we can be a part of. Which I understand to a degree, but did no one ever stop to think, wow, this girl is really going the distance here, and she doesn't really even need our help. Maybe we should be listening to her, and maybe we should see what action we can take from there. I don't know, for me it just felt weird that this 16, 17-year-old girl is just able to figure so much out through her MacBook, and the police and the FBI couldn't seem to figure out shit. But all in all, I thought Missing was a great movie. Storm Reid kills it in this movie. She carries the entire weight on her shoulders. You are completely invested with her the entire time. Once again, love the way this movie was filmed. I think it's a great new modern day version of found footage, seeing things from FaceTime, from security cameras, from a computer. The mystery had me all over the place. I couldn't figure out what was going on, how it was going to end. I thought the execution of the ending was fantastic. Some conveniences in the movie here and there with people who were able to help Storm Reid out and people who couldn't help Storm Reid out. But in the end, I really didn't think they were going to pull this off a second time. They were able to. I'm not sure if the same director with Searching is involved with this one, but if he is, I hope he keeps doing more like this. Clearly, the people behind this know what's up. So that's all I'm going to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and as always, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.